And welcome into Getting Help from Uncle Sam. We've had a guest on here before to give you some great information from the Alabama Department of Senior Services, one of the premier departments in the state of Alabama that addresses needs of seniors. And it's something that you paid your taxes. This is one that's going to give back far more, hopefully, than you've ever paid in a lot of taxes. And today we have with us again Jean Brown. And Jean, you gave us a little bit of a peek under the tent of the things that you do, but there's just so much more. You know, we addressed the nutrition program, which is a key program in all the counties, and then the AAA with that organization. And you guys get involved in helping people with medical problems and other things too, don't you?
We do, and again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to be here so that people will know about the services we offer to them, because if you don't know, we can't help you. And we definitely want to help seniors and our disabled citizens in Alabama. But we cover many areas. One thing I would like to talk about is Medicare fraud. We have something called a Medicare Fraud Patrol. And
it's in your department.
Right.
Okay.
Right. There are so many scams out there today. People will call your cell phone, they will call your home phone, and in talking with our Medicare Patrol people, we found that the hook they use is the word free.
That's right. You're exactly right.
And we just need for the seniors to know if they are offered something free, they need to carefully check it out. And one way they can check that out is to call Alabama Age Line.
Okay, 1-800?
Right, 1-800 Alabama. Right. And we can help them determine whether it's a fraud or whether it's something legitimate. But again, if you're told something is free, whether it's equipment or a service, we all know there are very few free things in life. So we just urge seniors not to be a fraud victim and to seek assistance from us if they think maybe there's a scam involved. And then another area I would like to discuss today is respite care.
Very important.
In Alabama, we have over 700,000 caregivers. They may be caring for a family member with dementia or a chronic illness or a disability. And through my research, I've learned that the caregivers are at a higher risk for anxiety and depression. And I want people to know that in the Department of Senior Services that we have a director of Alabama Cares. And through their AAA, their Area Agency on Aging, they can contact their local agency and seek respite care, because we don't want these caregivers to suffer from anxiety and depression.
Well, burnout.
We don't want them to break down.
Yeah.
And so I want people to know that there is respite care available if they are caring for a loved one.
Jean, when you say respite care, define that for us.
Well, it will tell you, for example, there may be adult daycare for dementia patients.
Okay.
That's one of the primary respite areas, is an adult daycare center. And that will also not only mean that the caregiver is not caregiving 24 hours a day, but in many instances it allows the caregiver to go to work. Because as you can imagine, if you have a spouse or a parent with dementia, it causes a lot of demands on your time, your energy, and we want to do everything we can to ensure that the caregiver is still able to go to work, because they most likely have not planned to stop working at the time their family member was diagnosed with dementia or a chronic illness that requires constant care.
That's a wonderful thing.
And are you able to work in conjunction with churches also?
Well, Jack, as you in Virginia know, there is in Montgomery, the First Methodist Church.
Yes, has a tremendous program.
Right, so we do partner with the churches.
Great.
I'm so glad to hear that, because a lot of times people say, well, you're putting religion in. No, let's face it, we're not putting religion in government. We're doing something that's necessary, And they're providing the volunteer help to do it.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And then another area, there are so many it is hard for me to choose, but I want your viewers to know that there may be prescription drug assistance available if they are 55 or older and have no prescription drug coverage. There's a program that we administer called Senior RX. Of course, RX stands for prescription.
Right.
And just last year alone, we were able to save seniors and the disabled over $36 million
Wow.
in drug cost. So they may be able to get their prescription drugs with no cost to them. Yes.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to get you to come back in
Okay.
another month or so just to look at more things that are happening, because you got a lot of programs that are
We do.
seasonal things too. And just remember this, it's 1-800-AGE-LINE. It's there for you. They can take care of a multitude of the problems that you have as you age. And we'll be right back right after this.